Hello and welcome to the Siesta Show. Well, we're all sat in the office today feeling incredibly thirsty, and we thought, what should we do? I know, we'll go and have some beers. And we thought, what a good idea it'd be to show you how to order your beer in Spain, and the different types of beers and different types of glasses, and basically how do you order your beer in Spain. But because I brought reinforcements today, I've got Colin and David today to help me drink all the beer. I just want to say, in case I don't make it to the end of the show, have a good weekend. And anyway, join me now, we'll go in and try out some beers. So we made it into the bar, and we were very thirsty, so we've already ordered ourselves what they call a caña. A caña is essentially like the small beer, like this one. This one, it looks like it's in like a wine glass, but sometimes you get like a smaller glass or a smaller stem, whatever you call it. And that's, so if you ask for a cerveza, you probably get one of these, and it's the smallest one you can get. Now, I've got Isabel, ¿no? Sí. Se me había olvidado ya. Ahora, bueno, buenas tardes. Ahora, esto tengo una cañita aquí. La siguiente más grande, ¿cuál es?
El tubo.
El tubo. So the next one further up is what they call a tubo. And tubo in English means basically tube, so it's just a long glass. Bueno, ponlo tres. Yeah, so we've all got our tubos now and our cañas, so we're just going to sip those before we carry on. Sometimes here in Andalusia, you don't often get a tapa with, sometimes in some places you get like a little tapa with your beer, but it doesn't happen so much now. Some of the inland places they do it. And I know, like in Jaén, for example, you go and you order your beer and you get a tapa there. Here, normally you'd get like some olives or something, so, which is great. But we're just going to finish off some of the beers and we'll be back in a minute. Well, we're just putting the finishing touches to the tubo, as you can see. I'm a bit slower. But we thought, if that's not enough for you, then you need something a bit bigger. Isabel, ¿cuál es el siguiente más grande después del tubo?
Tenemos este, que es tanque.
That's what they call the tanque, which sort of means tank, doesn't it, in English? Tanque?
Similar a la jarra, pero no tiene...
There you go. Sometimes, pero a veces tienen mango, ¿no? No.
Sí, este no, normalmente ese no.
No, no.
Lo tiene este otro.
Vale, no, no. The tanque doesn't have... Okay, we might have to cut that there. That's basically the tanque. So that looks like it's about 3/4 of a pint, yeah? What do you think, David? About 3/4 of a pint? So if you want not quite a pint and not quite half a pint, then, which that's probably about half a pint, isn't it, the tubo? Then you want one of these. Ponlo tres de ese también. I think she thinks we're getting too drunk now. We've only just started. Well, we've nearly finished the next one, which is the tanque. So, and we're trying to, although I know it's not a lot of beer, but it's good to have a bit of food as well to absorb the alcohol a little bit. So, but if that's not enough for you, maybe you need something a bit bigger, especially if you're used to pints or something. So, Isabel, esto no es bastante. Entonces, ¿algo un poquito más grande?
Tenemos jarras diferentes.
So, basically, this is what...
Hace la misma cantidad.
So, this is what they call a jarra. I'm saying my words right.
Pinta.
Jarra. O una pinta. ¿Puedes decir pinta también? So, you can say jarra or pinta, which means Spanish for pint. So, and this is like the traditional sort of like Spanish I'm an alcoholic type glass, but apparently Isabel is telling me that although these two hold the same amount of beer, this one is preferred by the expats, or guiris as they tend to be called, because it looks like it's got more in. So I think we'll try the next one and see if we can make it to the end with another drink. Ponlo tres también, anda. Sí, venga. Well, if you can make your way through all that, then I'm struggling to finish this jarra at the moment. So we thought, if you don't want a pint or you don't want a small beer or anything, maybe you want a bottle of beer. So There's different ways of ordering. Don't order a bottle of beer, because a bottle of beer is like quite a big bottle of beer. So here what you tend to order is one of these. And this es una tercia, ¿no?
Tercio.
Un tercio. This is un
Todas son
tercio.
iguales, todas estas son tercios.
Right, so all these up here, Colin can look at them. These are all what they call tercio, which means a third. So I assume that's a third of a litre. But you can have this. ¿Esto cómo se llama? Un botellín.
Botellín.
Or you could
Más
have
pequeño.
un botellín, which is basically means a small beer in a bottle. So, tercio, big beer in a bottle. Botellín, small beer in a bottle. This is going well, isn't it? Now I'm not going to drink any of these bottles, but I think David wants one, so why not? That one's a bit warm, and Colin wants one. That one's a bit warm. We'll get some cold ones for the lads, and we'll move on to the next bit in a moment. Right, we're having a bit of an argument debate about casera, which is what I thought was lemonade, and what they consider lemonade, which is, tú dices que esto es una limonada, ¿no? Sprite. Eso no es una limonada.
Como el 7-Up. You know 7-Up.
Sí, yo conozco 7-Up, pero... Vale. So, Sprite, which is what they drink here, is like 7-Up. Casera, pero ¿qué diferencia tiene casera con 7-Up?
Pruébalo.
So, the taste test comes up. Este es Sprite, ¿no?
Este creo que es más dulce.
That's quite sweet.
Yo creo que este es dulce y este no tiene.
So the Sprite is quite sweet, which is like 7-Up.
¿A que sí?
Well,
Este es
casera
dulce.
is not sweet.
Este es dulce y este no es dulce.
What do you think? What's that, Dave?
¿A que sí? Este es dulce y este no es dulce.
Este es mucho más dulce.
Claro. Entonces hay
What
gente
is that?
que le gusta más la clara hecha con spray y otra persona que le gusta más.
You don't get that, do you? But it's not like tonic, really, is it? Es como tonic. Tonic.
No, no. La tónica no lleva azúcar porque a ella le gusta, no porque. ¿Comprendes?
Vale, so a clara, which is what we normally deem a shandy, is not made with lemonade. It's made with casera, which is like a sort of not so sweet lemonade, no? It's like an unsweetened lemonade.
Rafael.
So, and then what was that? Esto como era? Este era un shandy. Shandy is with what we sort of consider Fanta limón, lemon Fanta. So it's not quite lemonade either. But she's saying that sometimes people ask for a clara, what we know as a shandy, with Sprite instead of casera. This is really confusing. If you want a shandy, then basically, if you want a shandy as you know it, ask for una clara con Sprite. Yeah, we got that. Un shandy en Inglaterra es una cerveza con Sprite.
Pero no te preocupes por eso. Eso no tiene nada que ver con la cerveza.
All right, so basically,
Eso ya es cada persona.
so don't worry about the Sprite. If you ask for a clara, which is that, you'll get casera, which isn't quite lemonade. If you ask for this, which was a shandy, una shandy, not un shandy like I thought it was, una shandy, it's Fanta with lemonade, with lemon Fanta.
One moment, please.
Well, I hope that's clarified how to order your beer. I'm more confused than ever myself, to be honest. But now when you enter a Spanish bar, at least hopefully you'll have an idea of what to order. So I'm going to stumble out now, and we'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Bye.